Light on.
Okay, yeah, it's light on. Alright, this YouTube video was my daughter's idea. She wanted to talk about what she went through in the middle school. You know, we've had a pretty harsh life in the last 3 years because of all this. But here it goes, and Monica, I want you to tell everybody what happened.
Well, in the middle school, like, there was a paraprofessional, a principal, and a teacher. The teacher did most of the abuse.
And what was the abuse?
Like, if I would stand and just do nothing, the teacher would grab me, start walking, and since I was only, like, in middle school grade, like, I couldn't fight back since the teacher was around 200 pounds.
Right. What were some of the incidents that she did to you?
Well, after, like, she grabbed me and started walking, like, she closed the door and, like, she dragged me into a room and, like, took a heavy weighted down sand blanket and then, like put her legs, like, where I couldn't move my legs on the blanket, and like put the other end of the blanket across my throat, choking me. And then I said that I couldn't breathe and tried to kick her off, and she told me to stop it, but I don't understand what.
So how did she stop?
Someone was entering the room, like through the door, like, turned open, then she, like, got straight off, like, and like as fast as she could.
So why didn't you tell your parents about this, or us about this, or?
Such a shock. Why would a teacher do that? Choke a student out of the blue even though they weren't doing anything.
Okay, what happened at the pool?
Well, I guess I was throwing a fit. They called the teacher over to the thing, like, and just slapped me right across the face, and my eyes were closed at the time. Didn't really expect it.
What about that time when you were trying to leave the school?
She grabbed my arm, and, like, I was trying to get away, then she just took one big yank. I fell to the ground. I screamed, "Help me!" A bunch of kids came out, like, another exit or whatever, and, like, they saw it, and all they did was laugh.
So now when we file police reports, what happened to this teacher?
Nothing.
When the psychiatrist and counselor found out about this and reported the teacher, what happened to the teacher?
Nothing.
So justice is pretty much done with. Okay, now the time when you were dragged through the hallway by the principal and the teacher, what started all that?
Because I won't leave the room, because they pretty much, after all that time, they took everything out of me. I didn't have any motives anymore. I was depressed beyond much movement.
Right. But how did it go on? Did they grabbed each arm and?
Yeah, grabbed each arm, started dragging me while I was still in the room, took me into the hallway, dragged me in there, dragged me all the way to the ISS room or the principal's office or something.
So did you end up in the principal's office for long hours at a time in her room?
I can't exactly remember, but I remember when I was in the ISS room, all those other times I was in there way longer than I was supposed to be.
So what do you want to be done out of making this video? What do you want to happen?
I want the teacher and like the principal maybe to get their license yanked.
So now when we filed a DPI complaint, what happened to the teacher and principal? They got in a little bit of trouble, but not enough, right?
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say about any of this, or?
All I want is for the teacher and principal to lose their jobs, or at least the teachers, so less people get hurt.
Did you see other kids getting hurt?
I saw this one unnamed Cody, like the teacher just launched on him. Like I said, 200 pounds. He couldn't have been like more than like 100 and something pounds. You know, pretty skinny.
So why did he get launched on?
Because he was very autistic and pacing, and he just launched on for no reason and grinned while doing it. And then bragged after.
Yeah. Well, here goes, and we want the world to know what happened, and you know, it's just pretty sad when they can do this to a child and nothing ever happens. Signing off.